The moment you stop caring about what women think of you is the exact moment you become irresistible to them. It sounds backward, right? But stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why most men approach dating completely upside down, and more importantly, how to flip that dynamic forever. Here's what usually happens. You see a woman you're attracted to, and instantly your brain goes into overdrive. What should I say? How should I act? What does she want to hear? Within seconds, you're no longer grounded. You're no longer present. You're performing, auditioning for approval like she's the judge and you're the contestant hoping for a gold star. And at first, you might think that's normal. Everyone wants to make a good impression, right? But there's a massive difference between wanting connection and needing approval. That neediness, that invisible hunger for validation, is exactly what kills attraction before it even begins. Here's the brutal truth that most men never hear: the more you chase validation, the less valuable you appear. It's not malicious on her part, it's just psychology. Humans instinctively value what feels rare and overlook what's easily available. When you give your attention away too freely, when you bend over backward trying to be liked, what you're really signaling is that you don't see yourself as valuable, and people mirror that energy right back to you. Think about it honestly. When someone is always trying to please you, always available, always adjusting themselves to fit your preferences, what happens over time? You stop respecting them. You might like them as a person, but something about that dynamic kills the spark. You sense their insecurity, and your attraction fades. The same thing happens in reverse. Women feel it too. Now, this doesn't mean women are manipulative or cruel. It just means they're human. And humans are drawn to authenticity, grounded energy, and a sense of purpose. When your entire emotional world revolves around whether she likes you, you unintentionally communicate that you don't have anything else meaningful in your life. No mission, no direction, no backbone. Let's break this down with a real-world example. You meet a woman. She's into you. There's chemistry. But soon after, the overthinking begins. You start analyzing every text she sends. What did she mean by that emoji? You cancel your plans just in case she wants to hang out. You nod along with opinions you don't even agree with, just to seem compatible. Slowly, you chip away at your own identity. And then one day, she's gone. Not because she's playing games, but because the man she was attracted to at the start, the one with his own life, his own vibe, his own center, has vanished. You've traded authenticity for approval, and no amount of trying harder can fix that. This is where most guys panic. They think, I just need to do more, text more, be nicer, show how much I care, but that's like trying to put out a fire with gasoline. The harder you chase, the faster it burns out. The real solution is paradoxical: stop trying so hard to be liked, and start being real. When you stop living for external validation and instead focus on who you are and what you stand for, everything changes. Confidence isn't loud, it's calm. It's the quiet certainty that says, I'm enough, whether you approve of me or not. Here's the psychological reason why this works. People are magnetically drawn to those who seem grounded in their own reality. When someone doesn't flinch under social pressure, it communicates that they have internal stability, a rare quality that signals leadership, safety, and strength. That's what women are actually responding to. When you have genuine self-worth, when you know your value regardless of who's in front of you, you become emotionally untouchable. You're not cold or distant, you're just centered. You stop sending out, please like me, energy and start radiating, I like myself, energy. That difference is magnetic. This doesn't mean arrogance. It doesn't mean walking around acting superior. It means being grounded in reality, being able to say, I'm not perfect, but I'm proud of who I am. You can be kind, generous, even vulnerable, but it all comes from strength, not need. Let's make this concrete. When you text a woman, you're not anxiously refreshing your phone, waiting for her reply. You send it and go about your day. If she responds, great. If she doesn't, that's fine too. Your emotional state doesn't depend on her attention. When you're on a date, you're not performing. You're sharing opinions, joking, teasing, being present. You're actually seeing if you like her, not just hoping she likes you. This subtle shift changes the entire dynamic. It places you in an equal position rather than a chasing one. You're no longer the applicant hoping to be chosen, you're the chooser too. That's what balanced attraction looks like. And ironically, when you stop seeking approval, you often get more of it. When you're not trying to impress, you're more relaxed, authentic, and fun. She feels that she's with someone who doesn't need her to feel complete, and that's exactly what creates the spark. People crave connection with those who are whole, not those searching for completion. Now, a quick but crucial point: detachment isn't indifference. It's not about being cold, emotionally unavailable, or playing games. True detachment is about emotional freedom, the ability to stay open without being desperate. You can show affection, laugh, flirt, and be vulnerable, but you're doing it because it's genuine, not because you're trying to earn love. Women are extremely intuitive about this. They can feel whether your kindness comes from confidence or insecurity. If you're being nice because that's who you are, it's attractive. But if you're being nice because you're hoping it'll make her like you, it repels. It's the same action on the surface, but the energy behind it tells two completely different stories. So how do you actually build this kind of grounded self-worth? It starts with investment in yourself. That means redirecting the energy you spend obsessing over women into your own growth. Ask yourself, what excites me? What goals am I chasing? What kind of man do I want to become? These questions matter far more than, how can I make her like me? Because when you start building a life you genuinely enjoy, when you pursue passions, maintain friendships, develop skills, and take care of your mind and body, you automatically project confidence. A man who's fulfilled in his own life doesn't chase, he attracts. He's not bored or lonely, hoping someone will fill the void. He's already full, and that fullness radiates through his body language, his tone, his presence. When you have that foundation, women stop being the goal and start being the bonus. They're a beautiful addition to an already meaningful life. And that's when attraction becomes effortless. You're no longer forcing anything, you're simply being, and the right people gravitate toward you. But there's another side to this: boundaries. A man with self-worth isn't afraid to walk away. If a woman plays games, acts disrespectful, or clearly isn't interested, he doesn't chase or beg for attention. He quietly moves on, not out of bitterness, but out of respect for himself. That kind of detachment is powerful. It communicates that your peace of mind isn't for sale. And here's the irony: when you truly embody that energy, the same women who used to ignore you start paying attention. Because now, you're not chasing, you're choosing. You're no longer asking, will she like me? You're asking, do I like her? That small shift in perspective flips the power dynamic completely. Remember this: there are billions of women on this planet. Obsessing over the opinion of one person, especially someone who hasn't shown genuine interest or alignment, is like staring at one closed door while an entire city of open doors waits behind you. The most magnetic quality any man can have is quiet self-assurance. It's not loud, it's not flashy, it's not arrogant. It's that calm, grounded presence that says, I know who I am, and I'm not afraid to stand alone. When you reach that point, attraction stops being something you chase. It becomes something you naturally generate. So stop outsourcing your confidence to someone else's reaction. Stop measuring your worth by who texts you back. Instead, build a life that excites you, challenges you, and fulfills you, with or without a relationship. Because here's the paradox: when you no longer need validation, you start attracting people who genuinely want to be around you. Women don't fall for men who are perfect, they fall for men who are real, men who have a spine, who can lead with calmness, who know their values and live by them. That's rare in today's world, and rare is always attractive. So, start now. Detach from the outcome. Be honest with yourself. Be bold in your opinions. Laugh freely. Set boundaries. Build your mission. Live like the prize you are, not because you're trying to prove it, but because it's true. And when you do, you'll notice something almost surreal. The same situations that once made you anxious now feel light. The same women who once intimidated you now seem human. And the energy you used to waste chasing becomes power you can invest in your goals, your health, your growth, your purpose. That's the moment everything changes. That's when you stop being just another guy, and start becoming the man she can't forget. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and keep becoming the kind of man who doesn't need validation.